Chris, embarrassing tonight, mate. That's all I can say.
Do you know what? I'm not that embarrassed. I mean, obviously,
It's just we just got beaten 5-1 in the Champions League. As one fan said earlier, it's like we've been embarrassed in Europe. Well, why are you not? I don't know.
Right, I'm an Arsenal fan first and foremost, but I also appreciate a good football team when I see it. And Bayern Munich's performance tonight was absolutely world class. I mean, they're absolutely devastating going forward. They're a complete nightmare to play against.
They haven't beaten no one else 5-1.
Yes, they have. They just beat Wolfsburg 5-1.
No. In the Champions League, they haven't. This campaign, they haven't beaten no one else 5-1. They haven't beaten Zagreb 5-1. They didn't beat Olympiacos 5-1.
I have to correct you on this because they actually average 4 or 5 goals at home.
No, they haven't. They haven't beaten any of them by 5.
I heard what you said, but they beat Porto last season 5-1. I think it was in the second leg. Unfortunately, what we did in London when we beat them is we awoke the beast. They were angry tonight. They had a point to prove, and they were out to do it. And we turned up sort of hoping for the best, hoping to nick a draw. But in reality, we needed to play out of our skins, get a bit of luck to have a chance of getting anything tonight. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
You think he was right then to rest Bellerin, rest Koscielny? I mean, obviously, North London derby at the weekend, massive game for the Premier League. Also massive game for all the fans. Do you think he was right to rest those players for that game?
How do you know they're rested? Are you privy to information that I'm not? Because I've read they were injured. I mean, and I agree with you. They probably were rested. But yes, I do.
Do you think that both those players will be missing on Sunday?
No. But I think even if we had played both of those players tonight, it would have made no difference whatsoever. In fact, I think our biggest miss tonight was actually Walcott, if you're saying anyone, because tonight was obviously a counter-attacking performance, and we actually had some good moments tonight going forward. I mean, we were creating chances, but we didn't have Walcott to capitalise on them, and that pace was integral. And Giroud, fantastic goal, but this wasn't the game for him in terms of his skill set. We needed the pace going up front to cause them problems. But I'm not going to. That's clutching at straws. We got well beaten tonight. They absolutely dominated us. But Olympiacos' goal. Are we going to qualify? Olympiacos' goal maybe not be. That's it, because that doesn't actually change that much. Funny enough, because we had to go there and win anyway. Even if they drew tonight, we would have had to go.
It would only be though if they was to come here and get something.
Which is, if Bayern perform at any sort of level like they did tonight, then they won't do that. But
right, can we finally North London derby on Sunday? We've rested players for it, or they're slightly injured, as you say, right? Can we bounce back in that game?
I have to pay respect to Tottenham because they're actually very solid this season. They're unbeaten in the last 10 games, but overall under Arsenal, we have got a fantastic record against Tottenham, and we are dominant in that matchup, especially at home. And so I'm hoping. I mean, the league, to me, Sunday is much more important than tonight's games. Tonight isn't do or die, whereas Sunday the league is really important to me. But just as a final footnote, I wanted to speak on behalf of all Arsenal fans and wish Tony Adams a speedy recovery. I don't know if you heard, but he's had heart surgery in Azerbaijan tonight. I mean, he is Mr. Arsenal. He's captain, fantastic.
Could have done with him tonight.
I know. No, we could have done about 10 of him. But yeah, anyway.
Cheers.
Priorities to get through this group, and we've left ourselves in with an impossible.
Can we get out of it now? I think Olympiacos won.
We'll have to win. We'll now hope that Bayern punish Olympiacos, do the job, and then we got to beat Olympiacos by 2 clear goals, and that's the 2 wins, and one of them has got to be by 2 clear goals.
Can we do that?
We're capable of doing it, but we can't keep doing these, making these changes.